Hello everyone. Um Welcome. Oh man. Oh. I haven't spoken all day, so um I hope everything is working. I've changed some stuff like my screen capture settings. So let me know if anything is wrong. Let me increase our font size a little. I think that's good. I don't know. I was working on it a bunch before I started streaming, but now I'm kind of distracted. I mean, so I'm trying to fix a whole bunch of bugs. Right now the problem is that it's not detecting what do you call it? Like the whole wants thing, you know, if you have a symlink under something like getty.target.wants, if you have a symlink under that to a service file, a unit file, then that is considered to be, you know, a wants of this unit. So that detection is failing, which means that we're not getting any services started here. So that's one bug that I'm currently looking at. But there's a whole bunch of them. So yeah. Oh, I notice the sun is kind of glaring into the camera there. I wonder if I can make that better somehow. Yeah, how you guys doing? Anyone? Oh, okay, I guess we'll just have to live with that. So this part here is what governs detection of that. Now, if I could just go and start a local instance and I guess debug in there, I guess. Sorry about the font size. Alright, I need to change the, what do you call it? The default unit scan directory. Let me just kill sharpinit here. It needs to be like, see, now I can actually debug that. So this detects a bunch of symlinks, and those seem to be parsed correctly. I mean, I could just add a debug print here. Like so. has a directory map dependency on, I guess, target unit name. Or, well, this would be what we want. I guess I could just link, I could print that here. This is the, so this will be like getty.target, this will be getty at some tty.service. So if we do that like that, we should be getting a good debug print. What the hell's going on here? Honestly, this is kind of in a pretty, like, there's so many bugs that I've kind of glossed over just because I wanted to get something out the door. And it's kind of in bad shape as is. Let's see if I can kill this guy. Oh yeah, it was, we should have checked for those above. Oh god, what the hell is it doing? Why is it... Oh no, why is it starting a whole bunch of services? That's not good. It's not meant to start anything. I'm passing it... I'm passing it no activate default, which should... The fuck? Why is it handling these things? Oh no. What did I mess up? Oh my god, look at all these. I was really trying to break everything, I guess. What did I do? Okay, so, I mean, this parses correctly. But it is interesting that for some reason it's trying to activate the default target. I scroll all the way up to the beginning of this log. Oh. Maybe it's trying to activate one of these devices and that has some dependency. Or something like that. Oh yeah, that would make sense, actually, because now that it's loading the dependency graph correctly. Okay. It loaded 700 units, that's good. Connects to dbus. All these external activations mean that, like, we're basically importing the external state of this mount, for example, into our unit tree, unit graph, whatever you would call it. So it's doing these devices. Stop target, stop target, stop. Starting manage sound card. Starting save restore sound card. I imagine it's because of the dependencies of these device units or something like that, and because now it's going to be parsing a whole bunch of units correctly, whereas it wouldn't have done that before. Let me go to device unit and see what that's doing. So I mean the external activation, which is what the whole UDEV thing does. Huh. Oh, I bet this actually pulls in a bunch of those dependencies. I mean, that's... why am I even doing this? This shouldn't be... I shouldn't need the late bound stuff. If I just, I don't know, return tx1 here, I'm only returning to the code base after like months of not tending to anything, so. And it was in a pretty incomplete state when I left it off. Okay. Okay, at least it doesn't seem to be starting anything. So now maybe I can do... Oh yeah, we saw that it was parsing those things correctly. If I do sharpinit ctl -- user list, or just list, I guess. There's a whole bunch of units. Now if I try to go to my virtual machine and try to build, let's see what happens there. Should put on some music or something like that. I was listening to music before I started streaming. I mean, does it still sees them as symlinks? I mean, a direct comparison would be... Symlink detected, but then it... Oh yeah, okay, no, those are actual symlinks, and then this is a directory map dependency. So like, here, when you have getty.target.once, sysint.target.once, this service. Is it because the name is different? I mean, no, here. That's puzzling. I don't get it. Are we actually building it correctly? Building and pushing it correctly? We should be, right? Can't think of a reason why that would behave differently on this machine than in the virtual machine. Scroll down. Yeah, I mean, my last resort is going to be... Where's that? Where were we just making those changes? Okay. I could just add like an exclamation point here just to be sure that I'm building and pushing it correctly. Because that's the only thing I can think of now. I wonder if this entry still works. So yeah, I hope that audio works correctly. Oh god. Anyone in chat? Anyone want to say something? No comments? Nothing? No questions? What am I doing? I mean, I don't mind it. Hello, Nala. Welcome to my stream. Okay, so we're not actually building it correctly. That's... Well, I mean, maybe we're building it, but we're not pushing it. I thought I'd fix that. Oh god. Again, like, my environment is so scuffed. Let's see what's going on. What time is it? Oh, so that was 40 minutes ago. And since then, there has been no. It hasn't. Nothing has been overwritten. The base says push to aux. If I run that, that should, in principle, build a fresh copy of sharpinit, pulling from my machine, and copy it to this auxiliary partition. Yeah, it's not doing that. Aux. So if I do that by hand, it's actually updating this. What am I missing? Hi, Felbro, welcome. Hello, where and welcome. Yeah, I know. It's pretty interesting, I think. What's going on there? Let me print my variables again. I'm gonna get some water shortly because. What's the flag you set when you want to like print all the commands that are being executed? Commands like this, I think. Oh god. What is it? Set X-trace. Mount 2? Oh, okay. It's actually pushing to the arch installation that we have. Oh god, okay, that makes sense. Let me just edit this real quick. Oh yeah, I need to switch those out. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, now if I do basis push to aux, then if we examine that, that matches up. Okay, I'm gonna get some water, I'll be back. But yeah, this is kind of a clusterfuck so far. Oh no, what happened? Can you guys still hear me alright? Did my camera choose to... Yeah, that seems to be what happened. Hold on. Now that's happened a bunch of times. I think like the USB connector or something is giving out. Can I? Oh, there we go. I think that works, right? Okay. Okay, let's just reboot. Okay, I think that is a positive sign. We have a Getty. Now that that's added, so there's layers to this, okay? Oh yeah, now we're back. This is a side project. It's like I'm just doing it for fun. So that's one thing. It was like, what do you call it? It's like, you go to fix your light bulb, but then your step ladder is broken. So you grab the tape, but then you're out of tape, so you go to start your car. But you're, something like that. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if I try to log in, so basically the user service manager, the user instance of sharpinit is not starting with the correct UID. If I just go to like terminal 2, user. Oh, what the fuck? That's a new one. Okay. So unsatisfiable or a set of ordering rules encountered when building the activation transaction for a unit user at one. So this is the user service manager, user instance of sharpinit. For some reason we can't start it. If I do sharpinit CTL describe steps, oh god, I can't scroll. So let me just SH in actually, and make that larger. Stream. What was I doing? Sharpinit CTL describe depths. User at 101 service. So where's the unsatisfiable in here? Am I still working with Caddx? Yeah. So unfortunately, this doesn't actually tell me what is unsatisfiable about that. But yeah, what was happening earlier was that it wouldn't start with the correct UID, which was creating a bunch of problems later down the line. That's strange though. So user 101 service requires sysinit target, which requires basic.target. Well, I think the service actually requires both of those by default. Oh, also, what the hell? My Twitch chat viewer thing is broken. Oh god, I think it's because I compiled an OBS. Oh god, I'll have to fix that sometime. Yeah. For some reason, you have to compile your own OBS if you want a browser thing. Anyway, and you have to actually patch it to make it work. It doesn't work. Like, even if you... Whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. I don't see what's so unsatisfiable about... Oh, wait, well, it's about ordering rules, right? I guess I could be a little more liberal with my debug print there. Okay, so now I have a list of braking units. Or well, breaking rules, I think. So I can just print those there, string.join. I think maybe I don't have to do this, but it's fine. I can just do that. So let's just, oh god, I killed my, what did I do? Air 71 dispatching to a Wayland display. There's my tail, which reads from the thing. I hope my whole machine isn't about to crash. That sometimes happens. Oh yeah, back on the init system. Oh, it's Rider. If you're asking about this, that's Rider by JetBrains. A whole bunch of followers. Let me shout you guys out. Philipuk, Chuigel, A New Way to Say Hello, Fuming Max, Norse Gale, Nala, the Husky Pupper. Thank you guys for the follows, much appreciated. So now if I do a user/user login after this calms down. Wait, that just started with no issues at all. So maybe it was like a race condition. And like race conditions are one of the, I think maybe there's either like one of them that's underneath everything, or there's a whole bunch of them. But there's a bunch of race conditions, guys, and it's not pretty. Like sometimes you just get no Getty, you just get no, you know. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so here. This is from network.service. This is from SSHD. All of this is still from the system service manager. Under my cursor here, scrolling down. Come on. Okay. Ask to set up a session. So it's mounting the tempfs for the run directory, run user 1001. It's starting our syslogd, which it does a bunch of times. That's something I think I should be tending to. Okay, so here. It's starting sharpinit args user, but the UID is 0. So that's that. We need to fix that. Which is, it shouldn't be doing that because, you know, if I trace it back here, if I SSH back in, if I do sharpinit CTL show user at 101.service, it has the correct user identifier there. So something along that chain is breaking, but I don't exactly know what. I mean, I could look at service unit descriptor user. Or well, it's gonna be exec unit descriptor user, and see, like, follow the trail. So in process start and from command line, we access descriptor.user. And from command line is called from a bunch of places. I mean, Run unregistered. Okay, so run registered process task. This process start input goes into this. Then it's just start process async. Does that touch any of that? No. Then that just goes into fork exec process handler, which is supposed to. I mean, maybe this is the suspicious bit, but I mean, it sounds like it's maybe doing this. But it shouldn't be null. Like, I don't get it. If I go back to source unit descriptor. Oh, sorry. Exec unit descriptor user. Go here. Oh, is group also set in there? So user, oh, group is null. So it's gonna take this path and it's gonna call the constructor of Unix user identifier with this string here, which will, Unix user identifier, given a string username, just try that as a straight username. So this probably is, because we have 101 as the string being tried as the username when we should be trying to see if it's numeric and then you know, parse it, pass it as a UID int. Okay, so that's one thing, I guess. And when do we ever call this? Okay, I guess manually. So if int.try parse. Well, there are no negative user IDs, so I know there's like a bug with that, like the way that systemd handles user IDs. I think there's a thing where you can pass like a negative UID or something. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Unix user info, UID, username, set username to just user info from UID.username. And why is this? Oh. Else. Oh, well, I guess we could try this. Make sure that we fall back to this. Well, I guess we could just do it like this, and then there's no need to do this. And this can be just a silent catch. Oh, and we also need to do that here. And also for the group name /ID, which might be a string, a numeric string. Group GID, Unix group info, GID. Hello, welcome. Group name. Okay, that's a bit laborious, but I think that should work. I mean, if I just try blindly, it's gonna be... I trust myself. I have trust. I have self-confidence. I can just try it. See if it works. What do you think? Is it gonna work? We can see very quickly if we just scroll up a bit to user. Oh god, that's not a username. User, and then scroll down a bit. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Huh. Okay, well, I think that's working because... Okay, yeah, starting user with UID 101, group ID 101. That works. Now, another thing that we need to solve, this error, which happens when I'm trying to run .NET stuff as a user. I'm not exactly sure why that is. Maybe it's because the home directory permissions are not correct or something. If I go... change owner... You think? No. That one's finicky because this error is used for a bunch of... This, like, error number is used for a bunch of errors, and it's not exactly clear what's actually happening. Let me... I just go to my tabs here. Well... I've looked this up before. That's the error, right? Yeah. Is it just my environment or something? I mean, I do set a bunch of environment for the... So this is the user's environment, and this is root's environment. There's like this .NET system globalization thing. What else? Is it the dump diagnostics? Or... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's actually what it is. Okay, then I guess I just need to set those to 0. Well, I guess for the user I need to set them to 0. By the way, since I have the chat is gone, I have to like actually switch back to, welcome back, Fisoon. I'm doing sharpinit stuff. Coming back after a while. Okay, so we just need to disable that, like, debugging environment thing. And we might just do that with, like, a profile file or something. I'm not sure. We just disable them altogether, right? Who's gonna stop us? I'm gonna need to change my exposure soon because the sun is setting. So those are stored in like mount bin, or well, no, it's in like .NET init, I think. Or well, no, oh, they're in etc profile. Okay, so etc profile. Need to disable these two, I think. Yeah. Then I guess we just reboot. What's up with you guys? How's everyone doing on this blessed evening? So now if I scroll up a bit, log in as user, I should have my user service manager boot up just fine, right? One would hope. Starting process with UID 1001, bin sharpinit, args user. No, seriously? Env? Huh. Do I need to like manually set it to 0? Oh well, I guess I can't paste in here, but okay, so I actually have to set it to 0 manually rather than just not set it. That's something. For how long have I been into programming? For like, well, 13 years. It's going to be pretty soon. I mean, it's, I haven't been counting precisely, but for more than half my life. Which one is it? Oh, enable diagnostics. Okay. Oh yeah, that's different from all of the other ones that we were looking at. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I think we're ready to log in. Maybe a final time and see if our user service manager launches correctly. Oh yeah. So now if I do sharpinit CTL, oh god, that's the terminal. You know what I'm gonna do? Where's the, how do you do the user profile thing? Do I need to change, like, the, because the term thing is not set correct. The term environmental variable is empty, so now I can't, like, if I'm doing backspace right now and I can't erase, well, maybe I'm doing it, but it's not showing up, you know? Do I need to set it in profile? etc profile, export term, xterm 256 color. I think that's, yeah. So now I should hopefully be able to exit user, and log back in, and oh yeah, there we go. Now we have proper line editing. And let's check real quick if sharpinit ctl -- user status default.target or something like that. Okay. If we do top, we should see sharpinit / user under the user. Okay, so that's a bunch of stuff. Do we have a busctl session right here? Busctl user. Do we have a user dbus? Oh, I guess the user version of the dbus unit is, I haven't copied that in, I don't think. If I just list the units. Let's see what we have. Well, outside of the, the devices and the mounts. Nothing. We actually don't have anything. If I may ask, when did you get interested into tech stuff? Any special event in your life that led you to it? I was pretty young, and I don't know, I wanted to understand, like, if you look at a computer, like, if you have, like, a high-level understanding of a computer, it's a bunch of, like, electrical signals, right? But then you look here, and it's a bunch of text, and you can click on it, and you can drag it around, right? And, like, the disconnect between those two concepts, I was like, I don't know, pretty young. I asked my brother, who is like into computers himself, like how does that happen, and he told me to like look up how programming, like he told me to look up C, and that's like where I started. Good day, Haroldo. Country, yeah, I mean I'm in the U.S. Is that QEMU? Yeah, that's QEMU. And what did I just do? I set the term variable. Unfortunately, my cursor, it disappears when I go into here, so I can't like highlight it, but you know, I can do, or well, I could also do before it was empty, the term variable was empty. I haven't done the Wordle today. Start with C. Yeah, I think that's good actually. I think it's a good thing that I started with C. I didn't understand the memory model. I didn't understand pointers, but it was a good start. Years old. I'm 21. Yeah. What Linux distro am I using? It's Fedora. C. No, we weren't fighting. I think it was helpful, you guys. I don't know. I feel like you should learn C. I'm gonna turn on the exposure on my camera a bit because it's like getting dark. Oh god, that's the white balance. Okay, wait. I guess I have to actually look at the screen and see what I'm doing. Auto. Oh my god. I think that should be better. I look younger? Yeah, I've heard that before. Wordle today, should I? Well, I guess it would be rude to do it on stream, right? I'll take a look. Yeah, I haven't done the Wordle in a long time. Yeah, what was I think? Oh yeah, the user dbus daemon broker thing. We're just gonna have to probably copy that over from maybe Fedora. I don't know. We can examine like what they do. I'm 21. Like that's my current age. I was like 8 or maybe 7 when this whole thing happened with the computer stuff. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if it's I don't know if I'm going along with the mainstream opinion, but I feel like once the New York Times started, like once they bought Wordle, it just got worse. I'm not sure. Yeah, the computer, yeah, it is pretty good. I was lucky. I was very lucky. Terms special to QEMU, it's everywhere. I mean, if I do it on my, this is outside of QEMU. Oh, I should clarify, like, so this boot.sh, this is, these two are together. This usually runs tail on this vmout file, which is a virtual serial port, and it does all this output stuff. This I use to SSH into this virtual machine. So that's like the setup I have here. And no, term is pretty, it's pretty universal. But like, various pieces of software set it for you, so you don't have to think about it. So I guess I have to look at systemctl -- user. Wait. Okay, wait, show dbus.service. UID not set. Huh. Does the dbus broker handle... Is there like one process that does all of this? I'm not sure. Cause like there is, I mean, okay, busctl session, or, user. Busctl user, I guess that dbus broker is run by root. So, wait, no, okay. It just started. Okay, yeah, I guess I have to just add a a unit file for that. Just like the one that is, you know, just like this one. So if I go into, well, I should look in target root and try to like put these changes in there as well, but whatever. Units. Oh wait, dbus isn't in there. Okay, well I guess I can just go to mounts, etc, sharpinit, units, got dbus.service. What does prepare for dbus do? Mount user bin prepare for dbus. Okay, oh, that reminds me, what is the socket for the user dbus connection? I guess I just have to do systemctl user status dbus.socket. Run user 0 bus. Is that it? Oh, I guess I'm logged in as root. So that I was like confused why that's why that's 0, but that makes sense. Oh yeah, there's also this thing. So like because we actually control these user sessions, we can have something like, systemctl set environment, and that would, for example, we could use that to set term for our user here. And it's probably a good idea to have some facility like that to pass things like this along. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. OS development is cool. Okay, what am I thinking right now? Probably gonna... Oh god, I'm thinking of many things. Let me look at this configuration file here. And like /mount is the auxiliary partition, which is like this sharpinit operating system type thing. Yeah. I mean, do we even need the... Maybe I'm concentrating on the wrong things. Okay, so like if I... Do I need that? I forget. What happens when I try to launch Sway here? Okay, it doesn't start in as root. If I just log in as... Oh, it's auto login. Okay, it doesn't... Oh, yeah, because I'm setting no mode set. Oh, wait, is that why? Oh wait, because it's, I'm in a Sue shell, right? Maybe that's why. chvt2. Oh, that also log into root automatically. Okay, now I can log into Kate. Yeah, for sure you can. There's you saying that reminded me of there was this project called Cosmos, which was like a C# operating system type thing, like C# operating system development. It's long dead, but yeah. Okay, let me try launching Sway. Okay, so we actually do get Sway here. So I should expect to be able to launch Sway in Sharp Suite, right? I mean, you don't have to have the .NET runtime as a distinct entity that's installed, you know? So we have the our login manager. I'm also like working on systemd login replacement. If I do sway, it doesn't launch. That's one thing that I was looking at. I don't know why it won't launch. Maybe, what were we looking at last time? Let's just reboot and see if we can pipe the output to something. I don't know. This stream doesn't feel tops to me. I feel like I could be doing better. I could be more engaging, entertaining. You know. Wait. How do you, oh, I always forget how precisely to pipe like both the standard error and standard output to a single file. There's 4 characters, but I don't remember the order. Okay, it's 2 less than ampersand, and then actually, oh, do I do you do it like that? Yeah, I didn't think so. That sounds not right. I'm looking up, but I feel this is embarrassing to me for some reason. Eh. Oh, okay. So I can just omit any numbers at all, and I can do ampersand greater than waylog. I guess we don't. Oh, seriously. User 101 swaylog. Then I can here do user 101 swaylog. What happened here? Failed to get DRM device FD from render. Now find config file. Failed to release device. Okay, so I think this is irrelevant. Not sure if this is, well, this is good. This is also probably relevant. This is probably more relevant than this, okay? So can't get the DRM device FD from render. Let's just go to this file here, which is gonna be in what, WL roots? Yeah. I'm pretty familiar with systemd. Wait, no, I'll consult. Right now I'm consulting some code, you know. I'll do that when I need to. Failed to get DRM device FD from render, so that's what I should be looking at. Get. Well, I mean, this is probably a newer version because WL roots changes a lot. I go to history. I'm not sure which one I should be looking for. I wonder if I have original sources for this, but And get DRMFD sounds like it's relevant to us. We can just look at the file at that point. See if we can find DRM FD now. Oh wait, okay, here. WLR render get DRMFD. So that's being called so at this state of the tree, let's go find that file. Or well, let's go find where that is implemented. It's abstracted. So where is it actually implemented? I mean, get the RMFD. So we can search for that. Get the RMFD. And look for that. Let's chase it around. Wow, this is some true spaghetti. I mean, what am I even following around? Are we, like, not returning something correctly? From render. Device file descriptor. So we need to, I guess, pass that to Sway, but but it's not passing it. Very well, there's something else that's wrong. Let me turn on a light. Take device async. So that's being called. What's take device async supposed to return? And then I guess we need to consult login D1 or something like that. Shoot, what's the index? Inactive. Oh, wait. Is inactive supposed to be true? Supposed to return true? Hmm. I think I was referencing something because I wrote false here and true here, but I don't know, it's hard to tell. Able to get DRM device safety from render. That one has me stumped. And I guess we could just look at the... I don't know, so this is the DRM backend. When would this create a backend? Oh, well, maybe we can actually increase the log verbosity. I wouldn't cross my fingers about it, but let's try it out. User. Sway help. Oh yeah, okay, sway verbose to run user 101, sway out, something like that. Shit. What did I mess up? Run. Did we run into race condition? And like we don't have... Do we not have... Oh yeah. That's a race condition, folks. Why aren't there any comments? Because I'm bad at what I do. The code is the documentation after all. Am I right, fellas? Okay, login. Okay, see now it's set up a session correctly. Spay verbose. Is it like this? I keep forgetting. No, okay. Run user 101. Okay, now we have that. Sway out. Wait. What happened there? It returned. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's a capital V. Of course, yeah. Okay, then I guess we can cat run user 101, sway out. Okay, it's doing a bunch of stuff. Successfully loaded login session. That's good. Initializing DRM backend for the right card. That's good. It's using software rendering. That's fine. EGL, WL, bind, Wayland display is not supported. Creating no op backend. Creating headless backend. Is it just that I can't find the config file? That shouldn't be it, right? Do I just need to touch sway config or something like that? I could copy the one from Fedora over. OS, I'm on Fedora. Where did I study? I'm still studying. I'm getting my undergrad degree. I'm in a dorm room, in fact, currently. Wait, no, I'm self-taught, so... if I go to config... So there's no sway config here. A config here, either. Well, maybe there's one for user? Or, well, Kate, I guess. No, there's none for Kate either. I go to change VT3, use Kate. And then I end my session while being careful not to end my outer sway session. Yes, exit sway. Did that... Oh, I should have... Well, it could... Huh, does it, like, fall back to, like, something under user share? User share... sway... What does it do? Man sway... Okay. Yeah, it looks at a bunch of places. Oh yeah, there's, I guess, we're going to be one in ETC sway? Yeah, bingo. So I guess I can just copy all of that, huh? Copy that under mount etc. Oh well, I need to be root. Okay, now we have a sway config. Maybe that'll help. So yeah, I'm a CS major. Do I find my classes easy? Usually? I mean, I've taken some hard classes, like theory-heavy stuff. Can be pretty hard. But yeah, usually. So do you think now I can do that? No? Huh, okay, well that's a whole bunch of new interaction. Okay, let's look at our log now. Run user 101 sway out. Oh, I see. Okay, now it's trying to take control of the input devices, which is good. It's also complaining about not having X-Way land. I think we can deal with that at some point. Not sure if that's critical yet. But yeah, it's trying to take these devices and it's encountering errors because well, it's gonna be calling session.takeDevice. And I'm pretty sure we're just handling DRM devices here. Or well, you know, what's it saying? The given key was not present in this dictionary. Oh yeah. Let's scroll up here. What was my motivation to self-study? I think computers are interesting. And who am I talking to? I don't know. Who am I talking to? Do you guys even exist? I don't even know that. But I'm mostly talking to chat. Replacing device with already a discovered UDEV device. I'm like mostly thinking out loud, but yeah. And if I'm just sitting here quietly, I don't think that's much in the way of entertaining content. Well, you know, if not strictly entertaining, interesting content. So somewhere along here, I mean, like, the exceptions that are thrown in here are going to be caught by our dbus library, and that's why we see, like, fail to take device, and this is like a C# error. This is like a .NET exception message. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Oh, what exactly are we doing here? So it's opening those devices. Like, this is one where we actually got the error, this serial input output device, right? We're actually opening it, so we're getting to this point. Then we're getting to here. Oh yeah, replacing device with already discovered. Then maybe here, or maybe here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, I'll be back. Please stick around. No problem. No promises. Maybe I'll get lost on my way to the bathroom, but I think I'll be back. I'll try. I am back. Oh, 70 viewers. So glad, you guys, that this is interesting. To you? Okay, what am I currently working on the project? I'll do a quick summary because I have a lot of people in here. What am I doing? So, in general, yeah, from the about area, you can tell that I'm writing a systemd replacement, as well from the title. Right now, what I'm precisely working on is a systemd login replacement, and what systemd login does is it sets up sessions for when you log in, and it handles like devices such as the graphics card and these input devices. Well, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Currently, we're handling, like, DRM means the GPU, so we're handling the GPU. We have to handle the input devices now. What is systemd? I mean, okay, so those parts, I would refer you to the about thing, because, like, I have a limited amount of, vocal stamina, so I'm really sorry. I would love to explain that to you, but I think that is better answered by the internet than me. So this isn't actually I mean, UDEV device. I mean, so I guess we can't find the already discovered UDEV device, but we should be able to, right? If I do sharpinit CTL list, or well, something like status, sys devices, platform, i8042, CRIO1, input 4, event 2.device. That should exist, hopefully. Does it? Maybe it doesn't. Well, I don't know why it's hanging either way. Okay. Well, okay. So these things have like the input 0. Oh yeah, that one has it. That's our device right there. Well, not the exact one. This one's the exact one. No, that's not the exact one. Oh, okay. So none of them have this event suffix, right? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's not going to be able to find these because they don't, it's not their syspath. Open device with syspath. Are those actually distinct devices? The event 3, for example? I guess they are. And then, so that's something to do with my UDEV handling code. This is probably the hardest project. Well, okay, maybe not the hardest. This is the most tedious project I worked on. It's because there's so many moving parts to all of this. I mean, you can see there's like a whole lot of files in there. Well, I guess that's all, mostly. But yeah, this is pretty expansive. This is a lot of code. But it's trying to replace a much larger code base, so it's justified in how much code. So yeah, something's up with our UDEV handling. I wonder if I can debug this on the desktop side, outside of the virtual machine. Just one second, I should adjust the exposure. I feel like, you know, as the sun sets, I should turn this. Pour myself some coffee. Do I normally work with a bunch of stuff? You know, my occupation currently is a smart contract developer. I develop smart contracts for a decentralized finance project. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the problem is with these input devices, right? I feel like I should be able to debug that, you know, on the host and not in the virtual machine, because it's, you know, it's pretty unfun to do that on within the virtual machine. Device with SimPath. Where was I? Where was I just now? Okay, device with syspath. Oh, okay. So this is from within UDEV enumerator, which is where we handle the syspath stuff. Open device. But then it's not indexed in this dictionary. So when do we index things into this devices dictionary, do you think? Devices. For some reason it doesn't, the code analysis isn't working. I can't find usages. At least not by clicking on it. UDEV enumerator. Discover new device. So the syspath, you know, when discovered one way is different from the syspath when discovered another way for some reason. If I look at my UDEV tags, for example, oh god, this is frozen. Okay, I'm just gonna reset. I feel like we've gotten to a pretty good spot. We can just look at, for example, the UDEV. I feel like the culprit is in the UDEV data structures. If I can just print one of those out. I go to run udev data, so it's going to be 1367, for example. If I do 1366, I guess. ID path. Oh, wait, where do we actually scan? We need to look at tags. Run udev tags seat. Oh yeah. So if I scroll down a bunch, you're gonna see like all that device detection going on. Okay. So if you find our sys devices platform, I8042 serial. Yeah, so this is locking the event suffix. I mean, does this, for example, if I look at how systemd does it, systemctl status, sys devices. Oh, I don't see any input devices for one. Do I? That's interesting. List units. You guys, please stop fighting in my chat, okay? Don't make me time you out. Yeah, C# is pretty great. C# is like my main language. I really like it. Any input devices? I mean, that's really interesting because there are a bunch of input devices. They're just not being picked up by systemd. Or, well, I mean, like, where's my mouse? That's supposed to be indexed. Strange. I just look at the udev tree. Run udev data. Input 0. Let's cat that. What's my logic again to scan for these? Cannot identify device. I wonder if it's... Man. I mean, if I go to sys platform, or well, what's it called? Wait. So here it says s input bypath, dev input bypath, 0 event keyboard. Okay. Oh god, that's not it. So that's the path to the raw device itself. If I want to find that under sys devices platform, I8042 0 input 1, event 1. Is that a device onto itself? I guess it is. Okay. But that's strange. I mean, input 1, event 1. Do all of these have just one event per input? So there's input 3, input 4. Under that, there's event 3. And under input 4, there's going to be event 2. And all of those are events onto themselves. I guess I could manually try to index a device by its syspath. I mean, why was I even doing that in the first place? I mean, oh, huh, okay. Well, I could do something like if you'd have enumerator.devices.contains key dev.syspath, then I can replace it, but otherwise I guess I shouldn't touch it. I think since I don't comment my code, I don't remember what this fix was for. But yeah, let's just try it without that and see what happens. Who am I root? Let's reboot and rebuild. Oh yeah, I mean, C# is clean. Java is pretty alright. PHP is better than people think, especially lately. You know, before my current job, I wrote PHP for a bunch of time. I'm not a web dev, but you know, that was the job I had. Copy? What exactly are you asking? So 91 viewers, holy guys. If this stuff sounds interesting, please drop a follow. And thank you so much for, you know, even coming to see me. Really flattered, you guys. So let's try to run sway and see what happens this time. Sway, capital V. Run user 101, sway out. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's actually, it opened the power button, which is something. Well, I guess it's fair that the power button would be opened by sway, right? It's supposed to handle those events as well. But let's see what it got stuck on. Nothing? Did that just work? Maybe, is it just locking X Wayland? Well, this is starting backend on Wayland display Wayland 1, but there's nothing here. We do pkill, it's way. Oh, okay, it's timing out. Oh, why is it timing out though? Oh, well, probably because one of these calls are blocking, right? Open device. Okay, let's see what's going on now. So evdev, I forget, where's this device type in them from? I know, yeah. Commenting is a huge thing. Why do I have that link in my GitHub? I don't know, it's cool. It's a cool thing that I built. Oh, okay, so since device type is other, it's just returning -1, which is not good. So again, where's that enum from? I think it's from this interface, this dbus interface of login-d. Device type. Oh god, okay. Good. Kind of types of device are we expected to have? I mean, I guess it's time that I consult login-d. Device.c. It's ducks. I love ducks. You must hate yourself because my stream title had you at System D. I don't get it, but I get it. Okay. So does this handle DRM devices especially? No. Login session device. I think this is where. Okay. Okay, I guess we can just return that file descriptor as is then. Can we? Also, we should be setting this correctly, right? Because it's supposed to be device type evdev because it's an input device, right? Yeah. So let's see where we're assigning DRM subsystem. That's not how. Let's just do input as well as sysname. Well, I guess we can just do that. And then when it's evdev, we just do that. We just return the file descriptor. And we shouldn't be thinking about you know, handling anything in special, like the releasing the thing, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Releasing the device, that's fine. System D is very complicated, yes. Yes, the mallard duck is adorable. Supreme champion. I know. It's duck pick. What's cool about it? Come on, it's ducks. I love ducks. Oh yeah. ADHD is a pretty big thing in that. Hey Clara, welcome back. Yeah, I know, ducks rock. I love ducks. Let's see. Are we getting any closer to having a sway session? Oh, well, you know, we should. Well, we can either copy xwayland or disable it. I think it's fine to disable it for now. No, let's log in as root and edit sway config. Huh, xwayland, guess we can forego that. Change BT1, sway, verbose to run user 101. Okay, I think it's... Yeah, it's timing out. Even though we're returning... Oh, wait. Is this supposed to be true? Yeah, this is supposed to be true. That marks it as inactive, which means that the consumer can use it as they wish. Whole bunch of chats, you guys. Yeah, like, JetBrains IDs have a thing where it warns you if you're trying to commit something with a to-do. Underscore something. Let me see if I can tell what you're talking about. Well, I don't exactly recall anything that fits that description off the top of my head. Okay. It's still timing out. I mean, what's it timing out on? Is it the open? Two, three. By the time we get to 3, we should, we should have returned it. This is where we return that. Oh, wait. We shouldn't be returning that early. Okay, sorry. There's this bit of logic here. Well, at least here, I think. Okay, and this is just not gonna run for DRM. Let's just comment this out. Did we have any other devices? No, it doesn't seem like it. Let's have a final debug here. Be like, opened device syspath returning FD, and it's just session device FD. Reset that. Oh god, am I booting into Fedora? Oh, that's fine. Why do I have chemical words in GitHub? I mean, what do you mean, dude? My GitHub username? It's just something I came up with, like, when I was 12 or something. Don't fuck everyone. Gosh. This is actually running as init. So, I mean, again, like, there's a bunch of entries here. This one actually uses, sharpinit as init. And, like, it's .NET and PID1. And, like, it's doing pretty well as init. So much so that I've, like, pivoted to having it be also the session manager. Like, a replacement for systemd login, but you can tell that there are a bunch of race conditions and stuff that I really should be fixing. Did I build it already? Oh god. I have this handy build sharpinit thing. That just, boots into Fedora, etc. Because you don't need performance for systemd. Systemd isn't like some high throughput, scientific computing piece of software. It's just supposed to be a substrate for managing the rest of your system. It doesn't need to be high performance. And C, that's disregarding the fact that C# is pretty high performance. What systemd could actually benefit from is memory safety, which is something that C# has. It's not pretty to have 100,000 line, 200,000 lines of C in the most privileged position on your computer. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so... Wait. Am I duplicating this open or something? Oh, wait, no, the open is outright failing. session do I start? Session device start. How do we open an evdev device? Hey, algo code, I'm gonna time you out, bro. You're being kind of belligerent. Okay. Please. Please. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to build a custom ASIC to accelerate system D. What color scheme am I using? I think I like... I think I just came up with this. I mean, I had like a base, but it's not... I don't think it's something that's named. If I look here... Color scheme... Yeah, I think I derived from high contrast. But it's like edited. You can tell, I think. Because it's blue? Or... I don't know. Okay, so why can't we open this? Why... Opening device under dev path. Oh wait, the dev path is empty? Huh. What is the actual dev path for this then? I mean... Dev input event 3. Is that how? So if I have like some syspath like sh in here, this platform, oh well, devices, platform, i8042, 0, input 1, event 1, dev. Okay, that's the actual device, but do I have a path? Do I have a path back to... How does one open this? What am I doing for DRM devices? Well, for DRM devices, I'm using the already discovered UDEV device thing. What's this dev thing? Huh. I mean, I could just hack it, I guess. I could just use, like, dev slash... What is it? Input event 3. And, like, steal this suffix and open that. I feel like we could hack it like that. If this is an evdev device, and then we just replace dev path with dev input. That's just a device, right? Yeah. Dev.syspath.split .last. Should be a decent hack, I think. I mean, I'm not... Oh, god, I don't want to power down. Yeah, Linux internals are fascinating. Like, I had the opportunity to, like, dive into a whole bunch of different subsystems of Linux. I had to, like, learn about, you know, the internals of C groups. What else? UDEV. That's pretty... You know, that's, like, pretty much one of my main motivations. as to why I'm building this. It's good experience. It's good tinkering. You know? Okay, No! What the fuck? Oh, it actually worked. Okay, wait. I need to enable pass-through. Does it? Can I? Oh, I can't start a terminal. Oh, but probably because I'm lacking the terminal binary. But that's something. If I... Oh my god, it works. Oh! No! I didn't realize we were that close. Okay, now it can't release those because like I have take device implemented, but I don't have release device implemented. That's like how kind of hacky I've written this so far. But wow. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's good. What I do is do I leave do I quit while I'm ahead? Or I don't know. How long have I been using Linux? I don't know, for like a decade. This is life build. I'm glad that you're you know, that this is somewhat inspirational to some degree. What IDE do I use Rider, which is a JetBrains C# IDE. It's fantastic. You know, I want to see a terminal in there. I want to, do we have external? Well, we don't have XWayland. Can we copy XWayland over, I wonder? That's poggers. For sure. Damn, I really didn't realize that we were that close to having it work. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm using the student license, but like, I feel like their licensing scheme is pretty reasonable, right? It's like a subscription, but you get to keep like the last major version if you stop paying. Which, you know, in the age of free IDEs, you know, free everything, Visual Studio Community, VS Code, I don't know, Eclipse is free, right? Even though no one should have to use Eclipse. I don't know, I don't pay it again, but I would if I didn't. Okay, let's copy Wayland over. XWayland over, sorry. Find deps. XWayland. It's a script. Xorgs. I copy. This sound works. Mount user lib64. I should echo that just to make sure. Yeah, good. And then copy the actual XWayland binary. Wait, there already is an XWayland? Strange, okay. What else? We need a terminal, right? Xterm? Well, not really Xterm, I think. Let's see, do we have, like... I don't know, Xterm, I guess, is already there. What's the one Wayland terminal? Alacrity? Oh, well, that's also X, isn't it? Okay. And then we can edit our sway config. Term Alacrity. Okay, well, I don't want to mess with D menu here, but I think that's good enough, right? Reboot. Why is the font in QEMU serif? It's one of the random fonts that I tried. for the frame buffer terminal, and it was large enough, so I stuck with it. It's also cool, I think. It's like a sun font, I think. Yeah. I highly recommend C groups. You like Eclipse? I don't know what to say to that. So if I just do sway, yeah, with sway. Okay, no terminal again. Can I do D menu? No, no D menu either. Well, I guess now it's pretty useless that I can't do those two things. What? I mean, what's the problem with... Whatever. Okay, I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead of you guys. I mean... Should I? Do you guys have any questions? I would love to stick around for a while and answer any, but I am inclined towards raiding someone and passing on the torch. You know, at the heels of my recent victory. I feel that I can be done for the day. What features have I implemented so far? So, most unit files to a high degree are... most unit directives, I should say, are mostly supported. There's this thing that I built. It's called sharpinit coverage, and it references like the... basically I have it... shoot, I'm losing my train of thought. It's like this thing basically takes a list of unit files and prints out how many of the directives in those unit files are supported by sharpinit using some reflection trickery. Let's see, can I... systemd unit files better. I think this is how I'm supposed to run it. But like overall, like 70-something% of all the unit file directives are supported. Oh, sharpinit. Let's kill that. So like service units, mount units, device units. Oh, there we go. So like it builds this report type thing. You can see a lot of them have total coverage. A lot of these service unit files, or just unit files, you know. It's a 64% coverage. Wait, is that right? Oh yeah, so 41% unit files with total coverage, meaning all of the directives are supported. So these are some of the unsupported directives. Most of these are like private temp, protect system, restrict real time. Most of these are like the protection features of systemd, which are not guaranteed, and they like gracefully fall back to doing nothing anyway. So, but I do plan to implement these. They require support for like namespaces and such, which I haven't touched yet. But yeah, like most of them are implemented to, like the fact that these are the most frequently encountered unsupported keys should tell you that most of the core functionality that is there. There's like a systemctl type tool, sharpinit CTL, that you guys saw a bunch. Again, there's this login stuff. I export an interface on dbus. Yeah, that covers the basics, I think. Yeah, I do shell F to mount. I mean, so does systemd, that's fine. Am I working on an open source project? Yeah, you can find a repo down below. A link. Okay, now I will rate someone. Unless you guys have more questions, that is. Well, I will find someone to raid. Let me see if I can. If you guys have any suggestions, please feel free. Yeah, I mean, mount is a syscall as well, so, you know, you could do it by yourself. decide who am I gonna rate. I can't tell from the thumbnails. Let me just... When will I stream next? No telling. I don't know. I mean, I haven't streamed in like a week plus. Quick ADHD question since you just saw it in the tags. How do I stay focused? I work on things that interest me. Is my cheat answer. Oh, CM Griffin, Strager. I guess I can read Strager. Let me see though. Oh gosh, this ad. Okay, I'm just gonna send you guys over. See ya. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for following. Everyone, a whole bunch of people followed, so cool. Yeah. Bye. Of course. See you guys hopefully soon.